Hey guys, welcome to Cooking with Eyesight. So this week, I'm going to show you how to make vegetable biryani. This is a recipe that will take 10 to 15 minutes and it's super easy. So let's get started. So I already added 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. Mix that up a little bit, make sure it's cooking. And so now after adding a little bit of garlic paste, I'm going to add some flavoring. So this has some dried red minchy, some cloves, and some cardamom. Yeah, add that right in there. This is the main flavor factor. You just want to stir it up. And then I'm going to add a little bit of cardamom seeds. About 2 teaspoons of cardamom. One teaspoon of jeera. If I could just get this cap to open properly. Okay. Now you just want to let that, you want the fragrances of all these spices to come out, and once it does, we'll add onions. So you want to add half an onion that's been finely diced. Let that saute. And to speed up the saute process, I'll add a little bit of salt. Approximately a pinch of salt. And you know, vegetable biryani won't be vegetable biryani without the actual vegetables. So I got these frozen vegetables from Publix, and you can get them yourself. You can make them yourself freshly, so just add these in here. And at the very end, you want to add this. There's this thing called tadka, which is basically like a pre-made gravy with tomatoes and onions. Just about 2 teaspoons of it. 2 tablespoons of it should be good. And just a dash of water so everything doesn't clump up and burn. So yeah, I'll just let this sit for 5 minutes. I'll get back to you once they're done. Okay, so as you can see, everything started bubbling. So now all I'm gonna do is add a tiny bit of chili powder, which I made at home. You don't really have to do this. This is just something I like to do for flavor. Mix it all up. Now here comes the big boys. We're gonna add some Garam Masala. Some haldi or turmeric. And red chili powder. So now for you people, if you guys have not really tried a lot of spices, I advise doing the most minimal, because some of these are very, very powerful and you might not like them if you're a beginner. So just start with small quantities and work your way up. This is my best advice I can give you. very end, I'm gonna add some coriander powder. Two spoons of coriander powder. And salt. By this point, while you're stirring, you should be able to smell all of the spices you added. And once you get to that point, you want to make sure you taste it and make sure that the amount of salt and pepper and everything you added is a good quantity. So take your spoon, just taste it a little bit. Oh yeah, this is good. So let this cook for another like 3-4 minutes, and then we'll add the rice. See you guys back in a bit. Oh, and also don't forget to add water along the way. If it starts getting really dry like this, just add a little bit of water to keep the consistency. Okay, see you guys in a bit. Okay, so now everything's cooked a bit, and I made sure to add water consistently because you want to add a good amount of water for the rice to be able to absorb it all. This is the perfect time to add the rice. I know I said you can use leftover rice, but I don't have any right now, so I'm going to use rice I cooked up and just add it in here. The goal is to make sure every grain of rice gets mixed in perfectly. So as you guys can see, it takes very little time and it tastes amazing. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.